What's up everybody, welcome to React tutorial. In this tutorial you will learn about credit card validation. So before wasting more time, let's jump into it. First of all, I'm gonna open the kit bash here. Now let me check for the Node version. Make sure you have installed Node.js in your computer. Now let me create a project, create React app, and the project name will be credit card validation. Alright, so it will take some time, so I'm gonna pause the video and when it is done, we will be right back. Alright, so our project has been created. Now let me open that and here I'm gonna open the git bash and I'm gonna open that in VS Code. Alright, let me make this little bit bigger. Now we can open the git bash inside VS Code and you can see we have React 18.3 and we need to install the validator. Alright, so let's wait. Now we have a validator 13.12 and let's install Bootstrap as well. Alright, so Bootstrap is installed. We have 5.3 Bootstrap. Now let's start the project. It's gonna open the project in browser. You can see our project is running perfectly. Now let's go to the source folder and app.js. So I'm gonna remove everything from here and I'm gonna import React and use state from React, and we need import validator, and let's also import the bootstrap. So import bootstrap css bootstrap main.css. All right, so we have import everything. Now let's create a function here, app, and that will be arrow function. Let me make this right. All right, inside that I'm gonna need a constant, and that will be credit card, and we need to set credit card value, and I'm gonna use state and that will be empty. Now we need another constant and this will be for error message. Let's set that, set error message, and use state function and that will be empty. Now we need to create a function and that will be format credit card number. So we're gonna format that credit card number, and for that we will be creating this function. So let's create constant sanitize. It's gonna sanitize the value and we need to replace that value with some regular expression. So it will be G and empty. And now we need another constant for formatted value, which will be equal to sanitized value dot replace function and another regular expression. Let's add that dollar and one. All right. Now we need to trim that and we need to return that value, formatted value. All right. So this function is ready. Now we need another function, and in that function we will be validating the input value. So this function will be validate credit card. Inside that we need constant formatted value, which will be equal to format credit card number, which is the function we have created above. Now let's set that value And then we're gonna need regular expression for this as well. So we're gonna replace that. So this is the regular expression. All right, now we need a if statement here, and inside that we need sanitized value. And if the length is less than 13, or if sanitized value length is greater than 19, then it's gonna execute this error message. So let's create that error message. Credit card number must be between 13 and 19 digits. All right. Now let's create else if, and it's gonna take the validator dot is credit card. So if is the credit card is not true, it's gonna execute this message, and we need else as well. So I'm gonna make this enter a valid credit card number. Now let's change this as well. All right, so it is done. Now, so we have our two function. We have a firm credit card number and we have validate credit card. We also have passed the values to credit card and error message. Now let's return the HTML part. So I'm gonna return. Inside that, I'm gonna create div and class will be container margin top 5. Inside that, we need another class card max auto, and let's give it some style. Max width 500 pixels. Now we need inside that another div, class name card body, and let's create h2, class name card title, and text center. And we need here credit card validation. After that, we need another div for form group. Inside that, we need label HTML4 credit card input, enter credit card number. Alright, so far we have created HTML. Now let's check this out in a browser. So I'm gonna open that in browser. You can see we have a card. Now let's create input, and type will be text and class name will be form control. Now we need ID, credit card input. We need value, and that value will be credit card. And on change function, it's gonna execute this arrow function, validate credit card, and it's gonna pass the value to that function. Now we need placeholder as well to show that how you can enter the credit card number. And we need max length, that will be 23. All right, so our input has done. Let's see. You can see we have an input. Now let's create the message here. Div class name margin top 3. Text will be center. And I'm gonna use pen. Let's give it some style, font, weight. It will bold and color will be error message dot includes. So if the input is valid, it's gonna show the green color, and if it is not, it's gonna show the red. Now let's close this tag, and inside that we need to show the error message. Alright, save it. Now let me just minimize the code a little bit. So we are done here. Now let's check this out in a browser how it is working. Let's see. Let me put something here. You can see we have the credit card error message. Now let's add some more, and you can see we have a space here. Perfect. Now we can see the error message. So we are done here. I hope you will like this video. Please make sure to subscribe our channel and see you in the next video.